What's up, folks? Welcome again to another edition of Lab Work. I'm your boy, Big John. And as you all know, Lab Work is just a little behind the scenes glimpse into how I get down when I'm cooking up beats in the studio. New episodes of Lab Work drop each and every Sunday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode. So in today's edition of Lab Work, I was feeling a little bit inspired because the weather in the DMV has been a little warm. So, you got that little bit of spring fever. So what we cooked up today is real sexy R&B ballad. And I think you're going to love it. So without further ado, let's get to it. So we got our solid core of what our song is going to be. Not quite sure. Might want to add a few little elements here and there. We'll see once we get through the mix process and I kind of structure it out into a song. And we'll see if it's missing a few things here and there. So let's get to the mix and see what we come up with. So we start with the levels. I usually start with the kick on the bass and make sure everything is nice and balanced. Those are usually the louder elements in the track, so kind of mix everything in relation to those. Pan a couple of little elements left and right, give them their own little lane. I always leave some headroom, so I usually kind of stay below or right around minus 6 dB. Then from there, we start to structure out the song, trying to create an intro, create verses, that type of thing. I like to listen to the songs in context. And what I mean by that is just basically you want the song to kind of build from beginning to end. And sometimes you don't really, if you just focus on that 1-8 bars, it's hard to see that maybe certain elements need to be changed slightly or maybe need to be added. So when I get to this part of the process, I structure things out and then I listen back and do a lot of listening back and say, okay, do I need a transitional element here, transitional element there? So I added a little swell cymbal to kind of help with some transition, and then start trying to figure out how did I want the verses. Did I want 16 bar verses, 8 bar verses? 16 felt a little too long, 8 felt a little too short, so I wound up settling on 12 bars for the verses. So they give you a nice 8 bar verse with a good 4 bar like pre-hook, and then goes into the hook. So I felt like that was a good structure for the verses. So from there, did the second verse. Want to try to change some elements up. Once again, just trying to keep the song moving forward and keep the listener interested. All right, our mix is done. But before we get to that, I just want to remind you again that new episodes of Lab Work drop every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please hit that subscribe and that notification bell so you don't miss an episode. And if you digging what you're seeing and hearing, go ahead and hit that like for your boy. I definitely appreciate it. All right, without any more delay, here's the world premiere of Spring.
BassLife.